Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Playoff Profiles. Again, it's your famous boy, Big Black Rainbows, and tonight I have the special privilege of being joined by Dark Wenser, or however you do properly pronounce that name, the support of Team Ambition Wolves, and we have Titan Duff and his wife, the uh, the power couple of duo, so to speak. Titan is the mid laner of Team Ambition Wolves, and first and foremost, how are all of you doing this evening?
Fantastic.
Fantabulous.
Pretty good.
All right. First things first. Congratulations on making playoffs. You guys definitely rolled through the regular season relatively unscathed. You did have a couple losses here and there, but for the most part, as a team, you guys looked very, very well, or very good rather, and performed very well. So congratulations on that. And the first thing I want to ask you guys is, how did the team come about? Obviously, you have some big names, right? You have Titan himself, you have Okina, you have yourself, Dark. Um, but where did the previous top laner, Lawrence, and your jungler come from?
Um, so
The dad is on another TA team, so they just
yes.
pulled him.
Okay.
Uh,
Um, we
Morningstar we had got randomly. By the way, greatest fucking thing that he's gone. Hooray!
how I remember just kind of at the beginning of right before it kind of duo started. It was me, Okina, Titan kind of want or Okina was trying to get a team together, and it was originally me, Okina, Titan. Uh, the org that we were originally under, which I believe I already forgot their name, but
BBR knows him. It
yes.
was
Oh God, what is it?
Varsity Club.
Oh,
That's it.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, I
I,
forgot about
I,
that.
I,
Wait, yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't really want to be a part of him. This sounds like a high school club. Woo!
It collapsed, so we kind of all went our separate ways for a bit. Miokina tried out for a couple other teams. Team Ambition Arc Knights for well, it was originally not Team Ambition Arc Knights. Upon sacrifice, the IBSG team, we didn't make it, and then we all kind of regrouped in TA. It was originally Mio, Kina, Titan was the core. I can't remember how we found Lawrence. Oh, Lawrence was found by Prot from an Aegis, and we kind of clicked. And so, and then obviously, from what was stated, Dad's from another TA team.
Yeah. Lawrence was very arguably the best player in IBSG, if not one of the best by other people. So he definitely performed very well, especially with your guys' team. So question specifically for you, Titan, right? You've been around Duo for well, it's like 4 or 5 seasons maybe. Um, so with you unfortunately not being able to pick up a championship yet, how do you feel personally about the team and your chances of maybe accomplishing that feat?
Pretty good. It sucks that I haven't picked one up. I always something always happens with the top laner, and of course this season's no different. Let's see. Let's see. Season was it season 4? I was got like last. I was brought into rapid fire last 3 weeks, 2 3 weeks. We went 2-0, and then Guac Dart infamously, openly account shared, and so everyone else was banned but me. And
Okay.
so I had a week to get 4 E subs, and I was like, I don't think that's happening. So, but I feel pretty good. I have 3 other superstars to cover me, all my inting ways. So yeah, I like it. We're good.
Yeah, dying to minions a couple times, that's for sure.
Towers, minions, I'm
Yeah,
my
right.
biggest enemy.
So, you mentioned superstars, right? And we've seen in pro play, we've seen in amateur league, that if you have too many superstars, you have a lot of or a lot of chiefs and not enough Indians, right? But you guys seem to balance it very well with where your attention is focused and how you guys play around each other. So, what is it like for you guys to play around so many good players and kind of balance that relationship with each one of them?
Dark, do you want to take it first, or do you want me to?
So we kind of all we have a good idea how we all want to play the game, and we understand how we want to transition it through different stages. Like, we tend to play like if you've watched a lot of our games around mid lane a lot, like kind of mid jungle focused, and then it kind of translates from our lead that we naturally kind of generate through bot lane around for like dragons, and we get a lot of bot control between that, and it kind of all very well synergizes together. I also think even though we have a lot of strong like a lot of strong superstars, I think we don't have a lot of as many cooks in the kitchen as put. Like, I
We don't
consider
have
myself
strong
kind of
personalities.
yeah, I consider myself more of like a role filler. So like I'm not like, and I think Titan kind of fills a little bit that too. He has a couple of like he does want to pop off a lot, but I don't think it clashes as much as it probably would on other superstar teams.
Okay. Do you feel kind of the same way, Titan?
Yes, I'm pretty good at just whatever the team needs. Dark is great at support, and I think he fills in with Okina very well. I think Okina and Dark mesh very, very well bot lane. I've played with Okina before, and sometimes Okina just shuts down, but I think Dark always keeps him on the ball, make sure that Okina stays focused. And with Okina, that's the biggest thing is he gonna mentally break? Is he gonna stay focused on the game? Dark covers those, so Dark just keeping Okina, focused is the greatest asset that we can have.
Well, that's good to know because depending on who you talk to, right? They either have a great view of Okina or a somewhat negative one, and it's really important as a team to recognize, that is whether that's an advantage or a disadvantage, however you guys view that. It is very important to have someone like Dark that can definitely rein in Okina in those heated emotional moments, especially in game. That's absolutely for sure. So with you guys, with most of you guys rather being around for so long, obviously League takes up a big part of your guys' life. And then for that brief stint Among Us kind of took over, right? But nowadays, what do you guys? Hey, yeah, hush, okay. Um,
I'm
uh,
not saying anything. You're
yeah.
good.
Outside of League, do you guys play anything? Obviously, Titan, I know you're married and probably have your own life outside of video games, but Dark, specifically for you, like, do you play anything else offhand?
I kind of jump between a lot of different games. Probably the one that I've been most consistently playing recently is WoW. I've been playing a lot of that. I have a couple friends I play arenas with on the side. I've been trying a lot of New World recently. Been trying the new Metroid, the new Metroid. So I kind of I don't stick on a lot like one game for too long typically, surprisingly, other than League. And then I kind of just jump between a bunch of different things and I cycle through them.
Doesn't that sound familiar? What about you, Titan? Do you perhaps play anything else?
Right now, Genshin Impact.
Oh my God.
Woo!
We're gonna mention that name too
Uh,
many times and Shino's gonna show up. God damn.
I wanted to play Battlefield 2042, but my computer with my internet might explode if I do.
Yeah, I heard that Florida internet kind of sucks, huh?
Uh, well, where I live, yeah, it's kind of non-existent.
Surprised that this is working.
Right. This is where if it stays from this and our games later today, I'm happy.
Yeah. That's that's always fun, especially with your internet struggles here and there.
Yeah. Some Sea of Thieves. It's
Oh,
fun with people. It sucks as a solo game. Don't play it. That's about it right now.
okay. Does your wife play anything besides, maybe Sea of Thieves with you?
Oh, she plays so many games.
Man.
Let's see. She's playing Maneater, Sea of Thieves,
Gotta chomp those
lot of
suckers.
lot of Sims right now.
Oh, yeah.
A new game just came out that Shuno really likes. I blame Shuno for getting her stuck on it.
Lumi 1.
Lumi 1. So
Okay.
Oh, Ken's game.
Looks like
I
you
Yeah.
guys have
support.
your
I
fair
just
share of
play
fun.
one.
She bounces between a game like every other day. She's like, I'm bored. Next,
Go back to the next one.
next. Okay.
Subnautica is awesome. I always recommend that one, both of them.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So, obviously this is a playoff interview, and what's a playoff interview without talking about playoffs, right? You guys finished first seed, correct? You guys beat AGD?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So with you guys being first seed, you obviously awaited the opponent of the quarterfinals between Genesis Academy and Event Horizon. Did either of you get a chance to maybe catch some glimpses of that game?
I watched all three.
Oh.
I watched a little bit here or there.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing this to you first, Titan. What are your initial reactions of that series?
Your bot lane game 1. What the?
Okay.
Who drafted
Okay.
that?
Time out. The game plan going into that draft was to play scaling bot side so we can play weak side and have all of our jungle attention go top side for the first 20 minutes. That was the game plan. We obviously suck at executing game plans, so we're just gonna leave it at that, okay?
The scaling is fine, but you guys picked what?
Seraphine
got it.
Soraka.
Seraphine Soraka
Oh,
into
God.
I think they had MF and I forget.
I'm pretty sure
MF
it was
Leo,
Leona.
was it?
I think
timeout.
it was
MF Leo.
Leona. Yeah.
I can double check quick, but I'm pretty confident it's that.
I was looking at that. That's like I didn't see the draft order, but what was their first pick?
Their first pick was Misfortune.
Okay, BP's been good on Leona. You see a Misfortune, you just answer with the Leona, and then you pick Seraphine. Maybe it doesn't go as bad, but you just gave him MF, Leona. It doesn't. And then Warden gets Sejuani. You know, that's pretty normal for him. And then Jarvan just got nerfed, and you guys are still playing him. Poor Captain Phil that game, man.
His back must have been very heavy.
And then you switching to jungle seemed to work for game 2, and then little less on game 3. Game 3 was wild.
It was a lone win show game 3. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 0-10-1 TF really good job.
Yeah. Was not fun.
At some point, just ward around, because I know that True and Warden basically hammered mid over and over, and like throw a ward around. I don't know.
Yeah.
You use your ult to see if they're coming.
Yeah, that's for sure. He definitely did not have a very fun time that third game. But with you guys now going up against EH, was it tomorrow? I think, right?
Sunday.
Or Sunday, yeah. What do you think? What do you think of them with maybe showing what they're gonna try to do, or maybe still having some pocket picks that they're gonna pull out?
Banyon.
Wow.
I mean, you guys didn't 2 of the 3 games, so.
Wait, I don't think we banned it any of the 3 games, to be honest. I
Oh.
think
Well-
we kept our bans the entire series.
Let's see. Game. Now I gotta look. Let's see. Game. Oh, it doesn't show game 1 bans.
Yeah, the game 1 was a little buggy in client. It didn't show up, and then the stream kind of died here and there. So.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't know game 1 bans, but after he did so, Lone almost won game 2 with 1 ultimate.
Yep.
That close. I thought you guys had it in a bag. I was like, go next. Just think about the next game, and then Lone pulls off this great 4-man ult, and you guys don't ban it game 3. Like, it almost won him an unwinnable game. Let's leave it open. Maybe he'll do it again, and he did. That's what I think. Ban that champ. Easy peasy.
Okay. So Dark, what do you have any initial thoughts or reactions, knowing that EH is going to be coming up against you guys soon?
So I will say overall, my match history against EH, or I guess the true roster of EH, is relatively low. Our first match was up against like this wonky True top, a Flay, Second matchup, I honestly wasn't very impressed, but I think that we had a really good read on the meta at the time, so I'm especially really hoping that Zillow True, like, I, I love when it's like really competitive back and forth bot lanes, and I didn't really feel that from our matchup last time, so I'm really kind of hoping that we get a banger bot lane.
Yeah,
Eh.
your I think one and only match against their true roster is when Lone decided to play Vex with True playing the Blitzcrank, and that game was an absolute banger. For like the first what I think it was 22-ish minutes, it was relatively close, and then you guys just stormed away with it towards the end. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I am so looking forward to that series. Especially if Lone does get left open magically by you guys. It'll be a fun series, absolutely, without a doubt. So let's go all the way back to week one. Since you guys have been, aside from obviously Lawrence, but since you four have been together for pretty much the entire season.
I would say 3 because Dad
Or,
we
yeah.
pulled in halfway
Yep.
because fuck Morningstar.
So you
Any
three
draft
specific.
any draft plan we had, Kane's open.
All right, so you three specifically. Um, what were your guys' expectations, at the start of week one? Were you obviously aiming for that first place spot, or were you trying to manage those expectations and just shoot for playoffs and kind of go from there?
I knew that we could 4v5 every game, take first.
Okay,
Yeah, I felt fairly confident going into this season.
okay. Do you think that was because of the level of competition or lack thereof, or just the strength of you guys as a team as a whole?
I would say strength of us. I
Yes.
Okay.
So what surprised me the most was EH being. I mean, they only had 3 losses, 2 forfeits. I don't count those. But no Zephyr, I think makes a huge difference. No, I Wicked is a downgrade to Zephyr. I guess that's the only way I can put it. I'm not trying to be BM him, but Zephyr was really, really good top, and sometimes one game solo. So
Very true. Do you kind of share the same idea, Dark?
Yeah, I thought that our team was stacked going into this season, like especially from my past experiences playing with Okina, uh, and specifically in bot lane, I felt very confident going into the season.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your guys' matchup specifically. With Lone and Zillow kind of being the two superstars, so to speak, of EH, and both, uh, aside from Game 3 of last series, in some eyes, underperforming. Because as you guys probably remember, last season EH was a much different team, much more feared team, so to speak, right? Um, so do you guys feel like it'll be as close as people are expecting, or what do you guys think, obviously going forward against them?
So I think it depends on what EH shows up. If we get if we get the same EH that we see in the regular season, I think it's just going to be like 2-0 on with the next game. It won't be a challenge at all. Um, if we get a glimpse of EH from last season, then I think it could definitely be a really good series.
Okay. Do you feel the same, Titan?
I think. So what's crazy is I think either team could win 2-0 either way. So I think
Oh.
we could be 2-0, and I think we can 2-0. It kind of like we're pretty cocky at this point. We we
Yeah.
ego a lot. This was the only time that we have scrimped. Like 2 days ago, right?
We scrimmed
Was it
was it
yesterday or 2
Was
days?
it?
I don't know. But this is the only time that we scrimmed, so we are taking it serious. This is like the one time that we have taken a series serious or a game serious. Every other time we just show up and we play and then we go, okay, go next.
You guys sure
Uh,
you're not pawn sacrifice? Because that's kind of, pretty close to what they do?
we don't I don't have any championships, so nope. Definitely
True.
not them.
True. You're right.
Um so they I don't know. They have EH has just looked so weird. the whole season, it's like, and every time I see him, I'm just like, okay, are they gonna be like, when is it gonna click? I don't know what it is, but it has never seemed to click.
Okay.
I don't know why, but some part of me fears that it will click during our series, and you might see an EH that we haven't seen this year before.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a bunch of amazing players on their team,
Mhm.
and it's just I don't know what's going on. They just I think the Titans did it really well. They just can't seem to get it to work.
Okay. So the next thing I have is with them, obviously playing up against us, they gave them, more time to find whatever it is that Titan mentioned to maybe get it to work for your guys' series. But in your guys' eyes, what do you think is better, to have that play-in opportunity, if you want to call it that, or to have the bye that you guys were granted with the first place seeding?
I don't mind the bye. We, I, we play in another league, so it was nice to have 2 weeks off technically, because we had forfeited our game to you guys just to. That's okay. Just so we didn't have to play, because like for me, it was like, holy crap, we have played so much recently. I need a break, and the bye week was our break. So for me, it was really nice. Plus, I think Dark had said it earlier. We have, I think, a pretty good idea on what at least our meta is and what works really well for us. And now we got to practice what works really well for us without being shown. Like, some things have changed, obviously, with a patch note. And now it's a week of, well, what are they going to play? I think Kiri said that besides, or it was Omari or Kiri, someone said that they like our drafts like out of most of the IBSG teams. So I think the week was really good.
So I might have I have a bit of a different opinion. So specifically for us, I think it was good that we had the break, but in general, I think it's a huge advantage to actually play out that match. Even though you add a bit more risk, if you're threatening for contention to win the title, you need to beat all these teams anyway. And what you just did is you're now getting practice against one of the top 4 or 6 or how many people are in the playoffs. You're getting solid practice against essentially them at what should be their best form. And I think that's invaluable experience.
I fully agree. Like you said, there is a level of risk obviously involved, because you could have that, upset or whatever the case may be. But speaking personally, we get a dog! Oh my god!
I know, okay, but she's
Yes!
not happy about it.
Oh, there you go.
She's like, oh, okay, well, maybe.
Yes. All right, this is okay. I'm gonna call it now. By far the best interview. We get the wife and the dog. I'm done. All right.
That's a wolf dog on top of that.
Right?
Yes, TA Wolves just brought in a wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf mascot. Bam, suckers.
So you got the team mom and the mascot. Oh my god.
Heck yeah, baby.
All right.
Before she pissed.
So,
Alright, come on, Nick,
um,
come on, Wolfie. Oh,
for you guys specifically, who is
Go
who is each team's player to watch for this upcoming series?
Dark, I'll let you take this one first.
All right, so you're talking about both. So there's, I believe, a match tonight versus
Yeah.
Average, right?
Oh, no, so
and-
so for your guys' match against EH,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
who's each team's player to watch?
So I would say I feel like it has to be Zillow. Even though I think Lone's been more of a performer overall, I think Zillow, if he's there, will have a much bigger impact on the game, because if their bot lane can actually contest us, it might hold us back a lot. So we'll see.
Okay.
Then how about for us, Dark?
Ooh. I think it's gonna be Titan, because he's gonna gap Lone. Absolutely.
Oh!
Titan gap.
Oh! Okay,
That's-
all right,
Alright,
there it
there's
is.
the spice.
There's the hopium.
Definitely not biased.
Cloud9 has filled him with so much hopium that he just exploded.
Yeah, instead of the Kool-Aid meme, now we have the Hopium meme. Oh my god, this
Yes.
is great. All right, what about you, Titan? What do you think?
For me, I think it's gonna be Warden for EH. Because it seems like they've either won or lost. Like when they lose, he's not having very good games. And he's not very impactful. When they win, it seems like he's impacting the map somehow, some way. Whether that mid jungle seems to be their biggest like hit you right now because Zillow and True have not looked as good this season. Before, I probably would have said them, but I think
Truth
Warden.
listening, is he?
Oh, True will be listening eventually. I love you, True.
He's like,
Uh,
"Son of a bitch."
All right, True,
Please.
step up. Play better.
Are you allowed to curse on this thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, you.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, earlier you're totally cocking it. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We get a bunch of cock dogs over here.
For us, I'm actually gonna throw it over to Dark. Yeah, look
What
at
the
that.
bitch? You're always throwing it to Dark to have
We're-
to
well,
counter.
So I mean, Dark said I'm the player to watch, so I
Yeah.
obviously have to say he's the player to watch. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
I get it,
there's
I
that
get it.
bromance.
You're throwing
You-
the bromance
You
around.
know, if Lawrence was still playing for us,
Wow,
I
there's
would,
some serious kiss ass going
I
on
Oh,
know.
over
Lawrence,
here.
100%.
Oh yeah, if it was Lawrence, Lawrence is obviously the player to watch
Yes.
on the GPCS.
Honestly, I should probably just
Everybody
gonna give it to
loves
Lawrence right now, and
That
Lawrence,
guy is gonna steal everybody's, like, his butt is gonna be sore because everybody wants that guy.
oh my god.
I'm just saying.
But Dark has been probably the best support in all of IBSG the whole season. If that continues, like his vision game has been pretty insane. Just how he sets up plays is really good. Dark's just a good player.
Okay.
Good support. Even though it's what, like his first competitive on support, right?
second,
When was your first?
PSB and PSR.
Where did that
Keyboard.
romance just go?
Wait,
You're like,
Were
"I
you
love so
support?
much, I don't know what
Yes,
to
I
say."
was.
I thought you were mid lane for Pawn Sacrifice.
Me too.
No, I was mid lane for. It was Lone Wind was our mid
yes,
laner that year.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow, you better just kiss
yeah,
your
I know.
romance butt a lot more.
I know. Well, okay. Well, maybe that's why he's so good because he has multiple years of experience. There we go. But Dark is our player to watch. Warden is theirs.
Okay. All right.
Dark, you're amazing.
Um,
Love you.
this is before the alcohol, right, Titan?
No alcohol here.
Put on the
Wow.
alcohol. He's not
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Oh, are you looking for more treats?
You are such a little snot-nosed brat. Now she's been up here once. Now she wants to be part of the interview as well. Next time it's just the girls. Excuse me. Not.
So,
Awkward moments. There's a blooper right there because Klutz is trying to go up his shorts.
Everyone needed to know that. Everyone.
anyway,
Anyway.
so last question I got for you guys, excluding yourselves from the conversation, if you had to choose a team to win finals right now, who do you think it would be?
Obviously ours.
Besides us.
Oh.
Uh,
That seems like a silly question.
oof. So
Um,
I think AVG's or Average on a Good Day has been probably the best looking team. However, if hypothetically, if we were to
like
lose
Whisper?
and wouldn't make the finals, I think EH probably would beat them.
man, your butt kissing
So
is not
so
working.
can I just give my opinions on AGD? If
go
you
ahead.
remember Arc Knights from when they first joined Duo, and they went like 12-4 or whatever, and they were 3rd seed, and everyone was like, "Damn, this is a good team. They could, have a shot at the top 2." And then they lost the first round of playoffs. My take on them back in the day was that how are they good? Why are they good? I have no idea. They're just average. Like, they're cheesy. I don't know how they have 12 wins, and that's what I see on average on a good day. I'm like, I don't know how they're 3rd seed. They get a couple forfeit wins. Lone Wind disrespects them. No one really knows like who they are.
But those are kind of the teams to watch because they hide.
But now they're in the spotlight. They're like, everyone knows who they are. They beat us when we had 2 E-subs. A guy that we had just pulled off this, like, we never met this person. Just a minute before the game, boink, here you go. Start for us, play for us.
I'll also admit I was dog sitting for my boss at work, and I did not get any sleep, so I was up for like 48 hours going into that game.
Yeah, so we had 1 ban, 0 prep on the game, had no jungler because Morningstar was like, "Oh, right, that was today." After the game ended, it's like, "Yes, thank you for being off the team." That was supposed to be his final game, right? The last game that he was gonna play for us, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He was playing NBA, I don't know, 2K something. Don't know. Don't care. I was like, "Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Go piss off." It's raw. Okay, getting to that. EH, if they beat us, will win finals. I almost think that PSA will beat AGD because I don't have a very high opinion of AGD. I don't care that they beat EH. I don't care that they beat us. I had lost to Arknights last year on EH, and the year before on Pawn Sacrifice Blue, and looking back, I don't think anyone will call them a good team.
You gotta remember with the team that's been inflated with their massive ego, they tend to go a little bit like.
Well,
"Oh,
so
sorry."
that's why I'm here, because I have to ego check everyone. I'm like,
Like,
"Hey, shut down
EH.
that ego." EH doesn't have an ego because they've lost so much this season.
Yeah, but if you're inflating it like right now, and they're watching this interview, and they're like,
True, true. If you guys
like,
beat
"Oh,
us,
yeah, baby."
shut everyone else's ego down. I know Lone's gonna have one.
I was gonna say, Lone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's right, baby."
See, even she knows. Lone's gonna be like, I'm number 1
Yeah,
again.
Lone will.
Yep, yeah,
boy.
100%.
We gonna
100%.
win, and we don't even have to do nothing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So if you're not careful, you blow those egos up, and then they won't win. The worst team will win, and they'll be like, "What the?"
It's pretty accurate, actually. Yeah. Who knows? So
So
that's
yeah,
all the
you know those-
questions I got for you guys. With that being said, now is there any last words or any shout outs that you'd like to hand out by chance?
Yeah, Lone, why don't you ever talk to us anymore? Rude. Jeez. Just bailed out.
Shout out to Lawrence, player to watch during our
Yeah, Lawrence,
EH
you're gonna need to
TA
get some ice
semifinals.
cream for your butt.
my
Watch
God.
Evolution. It's a great movie. He gets ice cream for his butt.
Oh my god. Okay.
Love you.
Love you. I'm going to shout out my wife. Woo, you're beautiful and wonderful. And
Wait. The boobies.
boobies.
They're bees that can
There.
move.
Everyone can now say they have seen her boobies.
Yeah. Seen Mystic Boobies. Oh my god, I think I killed
They're broken.
Star.
They're broken.
Oh my god, Duck is dying too. Somebody call 911.
Oh my god!
I think I
What
broke
has
everybody
happened?
in the interview.
I told you this is gonna be more cringe than the EH one.
We had
Oh my
boobies,
god!
socks, and anything else you guys
He's
like to
crying.
add?
He's crying.
Oh no, BBR is crying.
He has he has he has never seen such magnificent beauty.
Right? They are
All
really
right.
cool.
There goes Dark. Shout out to all of Duo staff. Thank you for keeping this season alive. I know that it was crazy. Shout out to Prots. Thank you for letting me play mid lanes or mid lane. And no, I'm not learning control mages. Thank you.
Let him play Fizz.
And shout out to anybody who's actually watching this.
Oh,
Yes.
a lot of people watch it. Don't worry, especially now that boobies are involved.
Boobies. Yeah. You can put that in the title. Special booby appearance.
Special booby
Team Admission Wolves special booby appearance.
You have to spell it like boo and actually bees.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, thank all of you. Thank you for all. I'm having a stroke. Holy shit. Thank.
Please, somebody call 911 if you're watching this and send, help to, our dear
Yeah.
beloved friends.
So thank you all for your time. Mystic, you've been a wonderful pleasure, and it's nice to obviously see you guys. Congratulations. Oh yeah, congratulations again on making playoffs, and good luck with your match Sunday against Event Horizon. I wish you guys the best.
I see human
Thank you.
beings instead of just voices.
Right. All right.
And
Thank you.
Guys,
Yeah,
bye.
Have a good rest of your day. Happy
Same to you.
Halloween.
Night.
yeah,
night,
happy
night,
Halloween. Get some candy.
Night. I don't think
Oh.
anyone candy, trust me. This thing has a ton of sugar in it. It's a Japanese soda.